Okay, this is my video on a quick guide on the Nightmare Zone. God, what is with these sound effects? Okay. I guess I can put music. Okay, cool. So, in order to get to the Nightmare Zone, first of all, you're gonna just go to this. It's gonna be usually be this symbol. Then you go to the red one, minigame list, and then you go to where it says Nightmare Zone. I think it won't say it because I already have it selected. Here it is, Nightmare Zone. You click it, and then you can select teleport. And then you're going to do it every half hour, I think, so that's why it might be 20 minutes, I don't know. Anyways, so before you go to the Nightmare Zone, you want to see what kind of equipment you're gonna want. So I have Bandos Testeds. That might be too expensive for a lot of people. You really don't need any kind of crazy gear. What you might want to invest in, you definitely want something that'll help boost your prayer. My prayer bonus is insane, but that's only because I have this on. This might not even be a good idea to have on, honestly. Anyways, you want a helmet that's a Nature's Knot, or really any kind of helm. You can use Void too, but Void won't give you a lot of prayer bonus. So prayer only honestly, prayer only matters for your first run, unless you plan on keep using prayer potions. So let me show you what your inventory should look like. So this is your first run. Your first run, you will need prayer potions, because you need to get points. Overload potions, I will explain what those are in a moment. So for your first run, you want to bring like maybe three super combat potions, right? Assuming you were training melee here. So let's say you bring super combat potions, enough to last you maybe like a good hour. So maybe like 5 or 6. And then your rest of your inventory can be prayer potions. You might not use all of them. So what'll happen then is that you go in, and then I'll show you what I mean by going in a bit. But basically you get points, and once you have points, you get like 100,000 points, right? Then you buy these doses, these potions. You can only use these potions in the Nightmare Zone, okay? So once you have enough points, you can buy a couple, like 50 doses of that and 50 doses of absorption potions, and then you'll see the method that I'm going to use. So let me put some prayer potions in the bank so I can actually show you. I need space. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So what you do first, when you get to the Nightmare Zone, you're ready, you have your equipment ready, you got prayer potions, you got this, assuming this is your first time, right? You have to go put money in his coffer. I have like 156k in there. It's kind of a lot. You really don't need to put that much. It's gonna, I think, if I have the quest cape, so I get half off, but the regular price is gonna be 32,000 coins. So put in like 100k in there, just for starts, and then you say dream, and you're gonna put rumble. You're gonna put, I put hard, but it really is customizable hard. So you'll want this, yes, you're gonna pay, he takes the money from the coffer. You can go up to 4 players, but this is really a solo thing that you do. You put drink potion, and this is where you select what monsters you'll be facing. So these monsters are representative based on what quest you did, okay? So the ideal setup for a long time, like AFK training, is Count Draenor, Vampire Slayer is necessary, Sand Snake, Death of Despair, King Rald, from What Lies Below, the Candle from Mountain Daughter, me from Lunar Diplomancy, Tree Spirit from Lost City, Castle Warlord from Tree Gnome Village. And that's basically it. That's 7. So you press accept, and then you go enter the dream. I didn't bring the absorption potions. Shit. Okay, hold on. Damn, I just spent 16k. No, leave. Okay. So hold on, let me do that again. So if you've been there before, you go previous, so it's ready. So you press yes, blah blah blah. If this is your second time, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just take these so you can see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so you accept. I have the absorption potion now, so I'll explain what these do in a second. So the nightmare zone is gonna start. It's pretty lonely, whatever. Those are the bosses you'll be facing. They're not really, they're bosses during the quest, but you know, they're pretty lame. So this is your, let's say this is your first time, right? I'm gonna train strength, blah blah blah. So we wait till the bosses spawn. You're gonna protect from melee. Hold on, the boss is gonna spawn in a little bit. Actually, I'll just start now. So you're gonna protect from melee, and you're gonna want to use rapid heal, because you're not bringing any food. I'll explain why you want rapid heal. Assuming you have divines. Okay, you're gonna put auto retaliate on, and they should, okay, they start hitting you now. So they won't stop attacking you. They'll just keep attacking you and so on and so on. So you drink your divine combat potion. See, it damages you for 10 HP, but if you parry melee and put rapid heal, you'll heal this 10 HP by the time you have to drink it again. Okay? So basically, you're just here. You just stay here and just let them hit you. You're hitting them. That's it. And let's say you stay here for like an hour-ish, then you should have like 100,000 points. So you go back outside. You end the dream. You end the dream by going to the potion. You drink the potion again to wake up. See, my points per hour, 100,000. I should probably edit. See, look, I get 92, whatever, it's gonna go up. Anyways, so let's say you have 100,000 points, you go outside and you're gonna go to the rewards chest and you're gonna buy overloads and absorption potions. But in order to do this method and not use prayer potions, you need either a locator orb, which is from Dragon Slayer 2, or a dwarven rock cake, which you'll get from one of the parts of Recipe for Disaster when you free the dwarf subquest from Recipe for Disaster. You get a dwarven rock cake, and so what that does is that you can use it to damage yourself. It won't kill you. So you damage all the way down to 1 HP, right? And then you bought overlords and absorption potions. So basically, now you drink this. Now you drink this. See, look, 200 hit points of damage absorption. So what this means is that now I can remove my prayer, and see, now they're hitting the fake HP that I have. Like, it's like imagine I had a bar, another bar above my head. It's like that, but since my HP is so low, they can only hit what I actually have in HP. So that's why they'll be hitting 1s or 2s or 3s or 0s, like as you see. And basically you keep drinking it and you just have a bunch of HP. So you don't even need to drink prayer potions anymore. And overloads do the same thing as super combats, except that they'll damage you for 50. But they give you back that 50 HP after the 5 minutes. After they run out, the overload, it will say you feel normal again, and then you'll get 50 HP back again. Then you just drink it again to get back down to this, and then you can use this to get back down to 1 or whatever. That's the idea. Or the dwarven rock cake if you have it. But if you don't have the don't have access to the dwarven rock cake or the locator orb, you're gonna have to just stick with divine super combat potions and prayer potions and do it the other way, where you have full HP and you're just spraying melee until you get up to that point. So yeah, that's it. You just stay here. You can usually, like at my stats, I get around 65k an hour XP, but if my strength was like 85 or higher, I probably get like more than 70k. But yeah, these power-ups, don't even worry about these power-ups unless you're trying to get points or something. Then actually the power-ups don't help for points either. So yeah. And yeah, that was my guide on this. So let's say you don't have this gear though. Let's say you don't have any good gear, whatever, fine. But what I'm sure you do have, I'm sure you have Void, and well, I hope you do. And let's say you have Void. Let me see where my Void is. Where's my melee top? I think it's over here. Yeah, here's melee top. You can wear void, glory, cloak. Maybe you shouldn't wear glory. You should definitely buy a dragon bone necklace. Actually, I think you need a high prayer level to use that. Let me see if that's true. Yeah, you need 80 prayer for the dragon bone necklace. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm not gonna edit that because I'm not trying to waste time editing this video. So if you have 80 prayer, then you can use the dragon bone necklace. But if you don't, then you can stick to your glory. And for boots, I'm sure you guys got climbing boots. I hope so. Climbing boots, ring. You can use explorer's ring. If you've done that, 2 is good enough because I think it has a prayer bonus. Yeah, it has 1 prayer bonus, that'll help. And then for you know, you should definitely have, before you do this, you should definitely have a dragon defender because it'll help with your accuracy and attack. And your inventory will look like this. Let's say you don't have access to overloads yet, or you don't have access to locator orb or dwarven rock cake, then you'll have to use, your inventory will look like this, like that. That's how you'll look, and you enter just the same way. Then you go and you pray like that. This lasts 5 minutes at 99, and I have 7 plus 7. Damn, that's crazy. What if I put this on now? Now it'll last 6 minutes. That's crazy. That is a whole minute this gives you. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, you can still make it work. You'll be wasting way more prayer potions because your prayer will drain at a faster rate, but otherwise you can still make it work. Definitely invest in questing. You know, do get the locator orb, or the more easier one to access is the dwarven rock cake, which does the same thing basically. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good one.